They fear you because they can't control you. You are far more powerful than they want you to believe. Deep down, they know it. They feel it. That's why they've worked so hard to keep you in the dark, to make you doubt yourself, and to convince you that you're powerless. But the truth is, your independence terrifies them. You don't blindly follow. You question. You think critically. And that makes you a threat to their carefully constructed system of control. You've always sensed that you were different, haven't you? You see the world in ways others don't. While most people accept what they're told without question, you dig deeper. You challenge narratives. You refuse to be spoon-fed lies. This innate curiosity and refusal to conform is what sets you apart, and it's exactly why the elites, governments, and so-called authorities view you as dangerous. Governments, corporations, and the ultra-wealthy act as if they hold all the power. They sit at the top of the pyramid, making decisions that affect millions. But here's the secret. Their power is an illusion. It only exists because people believe in it. The moment enough individuals wake up and withdraw their consent, the entire system crumbles. They know this, and that's why they fight so hard to keep you asleep. Most people accept information at face value. If the news says it, it must be true. If a politician promises something, they blindly trust it. But not you. You analyze, you question, you recognize manipulation when you see it. This ability to think for yourself makes you uncontrollable in their eyes. And worse for them, your awakening inspires others to do the same. Everywhere you look, there are attempts to shape your thoughts, social media algorithms, mainstream news, entertainment, and even education. These systems are designed to keep you inside a mental box, to limit your beliefs, and to prevent you from seeing the bigger picture. But you've broken free. You seek knowledge beyond the approved narratives, and that's why they're scrambling to silence you. Fear is their greatest tool. They keep you afraid of wars, economic collapse, pandemics, even your neighbors, because fear makes people easier to control. A frightened population doesn't question authority. It begs for protection. But when you reject fear, when you refuse to be manipulated by their doomsday scenarios, you reclaim your power. Beyond fear, they drown you in distractions. Endless entertainment, social media drama, political polarization. They want you exhausted, overwhelmed, and mentally drained so you never have the energy to question the real issues. But when you disconnect from the noise, you start seeing the truth, and that's their worst nightmare. Pyramid strength doesn't come from the top. It comes from the base. You are the foundation of their system. The elites depend on your compliance. If enough people wake up and refuse to participate, their control vanishes overnight. That's why they're desperate to convince you that you're powerless. Because the moment you realize your true strength, their reign ends. We are witnessing a global awakening. More people are questioning, resisting, and breaking free from the programmed lies. The old methods of control, censorship, propaganda, fear, are losing their grip. You can see their panic in the increasing suppression, the blatant censorship, and the aggressive push for conformity. They're losing, and they know it. They've tried everything to break you. Ridicule, intimidation, gaslighting. They've labeled truth seekers as conspiracy theorists, radicals, or threats. But here's what they didn't expect. You didn't back down. You kept searching, kept questioning, and now they don't know how to stop you. The cracks in their control are showing. People are no longer blindly trusting institutions. Corruption is being exposed. The internet, despite their attempts to censor it, has allowed truth to spread. Every failed narrative, every exposed lie, weakens their grip. The more they push, the more people resist. Their final strategy is division. They pit race against race, men against women, left against right. Because if people are fighting each other, they won't unite against the real oppressors. History proves that when people see past these artificial divisions, revolutions happen. That's why your awakening is so dangerous to them. Imagine if people stopped falling for their divide and rule tactics. Imagine if instead of fighting over politics or identity, We recognize that the true battle is against systemic manipulation. That's what they fear most, because unity is unstoppable. Your mission is clear. Keep questioning. Keep seeking truth. Stop consuming fear-based media. Stop engaging in their distractions. Build self-reliance, mentally, financially, and spiritually. The more you detach from their systems, the freer you become. A world of awakened individuals is their greatest fear. A society where people think for themselves, reject manipulation, and take back their power would dismantle their control completely. That future is closer than they want you to believe. They can take away platforms, freeze bank accounts, or smear reputations, but they can never take your mind. Once you're awake, you can't be put back to sleep. That's why no matter how hard they try, they'll never truly silence you. The more they push, the more they expose themselves. Every act of censorship, every blatant lie wakes more people up. The tide is turning, and they're running out of tricks. Spread truth, share knowledge, support independent thinkers, refuse to be divided. The more we stand together, the faster their system collapses. You were never powerless. You were designed to believe you were. Now that you see the truth, there's no going back. Stand strong. Keep pushing. The world needs fearless truth seekers like you. If this message resonates, like, share, and comment below. Let's amplify the truth and show them that fear no longer works. Subscribe for more unflinching insights, because the best is yet to come. Stay awake. Stay free. Repeat this prayer with me. Divine Creator, source of truth and freedom, we stand before you unbroken, awakened, and defiant against the forces that seek to enslave our minds. Thank you for the courage to question, the wisdom to see beyond illusions, and the fire of independence that no system can extinguish. We reject fear, manipulation, and false authority. Cloak us in discernment as we reclaim the power you ordained for us. Ignite in us an unshakable resolve to resist complacency. Where they spread lies, let us speak truth. Where they sow division, let us build unity. Where they demand blind obedience, let us respond with unyielding curiosity. Strengthen our minds to remain free, even as the world tries to chain them. Break every mental barrier they've constructed around us. Expose their crumbling systems, their desperate tactics, and their fear of our collective awakening. May every censored voice, every suppressed idea, and every act of defiance ripple outward, unstoppable, undeniable, and uncontainable. Lord, protect us as we walk this path of rebellion against deception. Let no threat silence us, no distraction derail us, and no falsehood cloud our vision. We declare that their pyramid of control is weak, and our unity is its undoing. Bless every seeker, every warrior of truth, and every heart that refuses to bow. The future belongs to the fearless. As we rise, as we resist, as we remember our divine strength, let our lives be proof that no system can forever oppress the human spirit. We are awake, we are free, and with gratitude and unbreakable will, we march onward. Amen.